Well, spring break planning is already upon us, and what better way to kick things off than from our own backyard? Joining us from the Grand Strand, our favorite Emmy Award-winning travel host, Darley Newman. Well, how are things there in Myrtle Beach?
Absolutely beautiful. I'm not missing New York City, I know that.
Oh yeah, I could think of worse places. So what should travelers prioritize before they ever pick up a suitcase?
You think about a great vacation, you want it to be fun and memorable, but you also want it to be easy to get to. You want it to be budget friendly and packed with options. Whether you love adventure, you're a foodie, or you just want to relax by the ocean. Myrtle Beach has more than 60 miles of beautiful coastline to enjoy. And there's also fresh dining options and great travel deals happening right now. There's something called Make More Myrtle Moments, and that gets you book 3 nights, you get 1 free, you book 5 nights, you get 2 free. So lots of value.
And I think it's great for people who live in the Low Country and elsewhere in South Carolina, because all you got to do is get in your car and you take a quick drive and you're right there. So let me ask you this. So what separates a good vacation from a great one?
So I feel like a great vacation is not just something to dream about, but it's easy to plan. People think about access, they think about accessibility and flexibility. And that's one reason Myrtle Beach has been so popular. There's value, there's variety, and there's convenience. You talked about driving. It's located within a day's drive for more than half of the U.S. population. For people flying in, the airport's been newly renovated. I mean, I grew up going to places like Brook Green Gardens. They've had upgrades. Yeah. Myrtle Beach Pelican Stadiums has as well, if you want to check out the sports. And of course, there's lots of lodging options here. I'm here at this beautiful Oceanside Ocean Escape Boardwalk today, telling you about all these great travel tips, and this is just one of many places to stay.
Well, it's wonderful for families. So when you sit down with your family to plan that trip, what are some of the key points that you need to make sure that you cover?
So you want to make sure that you have options for every age group, and of course, when you pair that with a stunning beach, you've got to win. And here in Myrtle Beach, you also want great attractions. There's the Family Kingdom Amusement Park, there's Broadway at the beach. There's entertainment options for families like the Pirates Voyage dinner show. These are really great places to make memories for families, and that's really important now. I love to also mix in great dining and outdoor adventure. There's beautiful kayaking, and I think the adventure, the relaxation, that makes for a great trip for these multiple generations of travelers that are traveling together now.
Well, it sounds like there's plenty for both the parents to relax, for the children to catch some action, make most of their spring break. I mean, it's hard to even imagine that we're talking about spring break already. It feels like the new year just happened, but here we are. And as we start getting into some of the more warm, seasonable weather, what do you recommend for families to start booking now if they can't quite see the forest for the trees when we're supposed to experience a much longer winter?
Well, I mean, it's a great time to think about it and to just, get down here. I've got the sun out today. It's beautiful. I mean, I grew up right here in Myrtle Beach, as many of you may know, and I love to come back every chance I can get. You got places like the Carolina Opry here. They're celebrating 40 years, so there's a great lineup to see a show. I love to see sunrise on Surfside Pier. The Marsh Walk has all this great live music. So dining, I mean, if you head right downtown, the Tasting Room and Winna's Kitchen, the Tasting Room on 9th, these are the local gems, so I'd say look for those. But it's a great time to even think about a vacation. It just makes you happier when you do.
Yeah, it is true. And I have to say, relatively speaking, Myrtle Beach is a pretty safe place. So if you are going during the day with your family, there's just wonderful choices that you can make. And for anyone who's watching this, if you need to fly into Myrtle Beach Airport, it's one of the best airports to fly in and out of. It's convenient, it's small, it's not too busy.
It's true. And Myrtle Beach is a place that people are thinking about for spring break. They're thinking about for romantic weekends now, family vacations. And of course, they're thinking about it for golf. And Myrtle Beach, as you may know, it's the golf capital and mini golf capital of the world.
Yes, it is.
There are more than 80 courses here. It's huge, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is. So with the bookings ramping up for spring break, what is some final advice that you have for anybody who's ready to embark on that next holiday?
Yeah, if you're thinking about looking at lodging options, your travel discounts, go to visitmyrtlebeach.com. They've got a lot of great information to plan your trip.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Darley, for joining us. It's been such a pleasure.
No, great to speak with you.
We'll be back in 2 minutes.